Springfield, Missouri is a real anomaly. On the surface, there are churches on every corner. Sunday attendance at churches is part of the fabric of this particular city. But really there's another side of Springfield, and there's a huge contrast between that most visible religious side that we call the buckle of the Bible Belt and the real more shadowy side of Springfield. Greene County here in Springfield is the county, in fact, where there is more reported domestic violence than any other county in the state of Missouri, 2-to-1, even over St. Louis and Kansas City. Including, so you see poverty, you see methamphetamine, you see domestic violence. All those three come together. And the place that it hits hardest is little children. For instance, Springfield Public Schools will say that 25% of the children who are coming into age of going to kindergarten are not kindergarten ready. That is, with a standardized test, they don't have the capacity in terms of their attention span, in terms of their ABCs, numbers, etc. like that. They can't even do that. In addition, we have about a third to 40% of the children are food insecure that are that age, that is elementary school age. They don't know where their next meal is coming from. When you put together what I call the unholy triangle of drugs, domestic violence, and poverty, you have the other side of Springfield. You have a religious side, but you have this insidious side that drags people down, that needs the transforming power of Jesus Christ. There is simply no other way. This is generational poverty. They've been socialized into domestic violence. They've been socialized into believing that there is a ceiling to their lives. There is no future. They need not just a good discussion. They need not just like an alternative. They need to be hit upside the head with the power of Jesus Christ. And that's where I think Hope Homes are going to be so important with the church that's planted here. Springfield and the state of Missouri have been known as the meth capital of the nation for many years. 3 out of 4 ex-cons will be arrested within 5 years of release from prison. Springfield tops a list of the most dangerous mid-sized cities in the Midwest.
My name's John, and I come from a background of addiction, incarceration, 4 years in prison, drug trafficking, involvement with Mexican cartels and transporting large amounts of drugs. I found myself hopelessly addicted to heroin, and I was depressed. I was in and out of jail throughout my early 20s. I got so out of control that man, I wanted to end it. You know what I mean? I wanted to die. I wanted to get out of the life that I was in. And in 1998, I was in a drug deal gone bad. I ended up stabbing a guy outside of a 7-Eleven, and I was already on the run from the PO. My intention was to go to Mexico, just live there and beat these charges, but I knew I wasn't going to stay on the run very long, you know, riding dirty. You can't be riding dirty and stay on the run, so I was hopelessly addicted to heroin, so I knew I needed to get clean. So I'd heard about this Christ-centered rehab that some of my friends had gotten clean at. So I figured, well, I'll give it a try. My intention was not to find Christ, but I did want to get clean off of drugs. But within the first 3 months, God's presence just encountered me, and I was amazed that this Jesus was for real. This thing my parents had told me about when I was a little kid, this was for real. We're so excited to announce that we're starting Hope Homes right here in Springfield, Missouri.
The Hope Homes are a Christ-centered recovery program for those coming out of desperate situations such as prostitution, addiction, abuse, homelessness, or post-incarceration.
We need your help to see Hope Homes become a reality. You can partner with us in 2 ways. First of all, would you cover us in prayer as we reach the least of these in Springfield, Missouri?
Secondly, we need financial support. 100% of donations go directly to the Hope Home.
With your partnership, we can plant a seed of hope in Springfield, Missouri.